Today we're gonna cover the more complex epithelia. So last time it was simple epithelium, and today we're gonna cover stratified squamous keratinized, stratified squamous non-keratinized, transitional epithelium, and glandular epithelium. So let's have a look at stratified squamous epithelium. This is our wear and tear shield. When you look at this schematic, our basement membrane this is what I was drawing on the slide as well. Our basement membrane is where the cells sit. Then we have basal cell layer. Here they are dividing through mitotic division, and then they get flat towards the surface, and then at the surface, at the top, they slough. And this is where you evaluate what kind of epithelium this is. If they're flat, then this is squamous. So yeah, we have basement membrane, basal cells, flattened apical layers, and these layers have different names that you don't have to remember at the moment, and sloughed cells, right? So the structure of these are multiple layers transitioning from a cuboidal columnar basal layer to flat scale like apical squamous cells. So here at the bottom, they look squarish because it's a section, but like a cuboidal basal. Why it makes sense? The apical layers act as a shield. They act as a shield. They basically protect from physical abrasion, pathogens, destroy the top cells. They slough off harmlessly, continuously replaced by the ones that are at the bottom by the mitotic division of adult stem cells in the protected basal niches, right? And we're gonna have a lot of layers here. So let's look at how this works. We have a lot of layers here. And I can do annotations. So it starts here. This is like our beginning. And these epithelia, they always sit on a basal membrane. So even if we don't see it, the line that I'm making for you, it's basal membrane. This is where these cells sit. And then we have a lot of layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then something starts to happen. Something starts to happen. They start to like fall off. And what is starting to happen, they start to die. They basically don't have, they maybe had too much injury, there is too much friction, they don't have enough vascularity. Well, nothing, there is no vascularity here at all. So they like fall off. If you would put a tape on your skin and take it off quickly, put it under the microscope, you're going to see these superficial cells. Some of them don't have nuclei. I'm looking for like flat nuclei. I don't know why we don't see them, but usually they flatten and it flakes off. The keratin flakes off like here. We said stratified means multiple layers. Squamous means the cells at the surface are flattened. And I'm looking, yeah, these are more flattened. These are more round. The ones on the surface are flattened. Keratinized means that the protective keratin layer is on top, and this is a type of protein that these cells have. So when you identify squamous epithelium, you're not going to judge it by the base. You're not going to judge it by these basal cells that may look like they are columnar. They look like definitely a lot plumpier, longer towards the surface than the top. You're gonna judge by the top of the slide, and then because the name of the epithelium comes from the surface. So when you connect the function with how it looks, then it starts making sense. This is a barrier. It needs to resist drying. It needs to resist physical friction, physical forces, and the epithelium is thick and keratinized. So for skin, the practical recognition rule would be multiple layers, keratin surface. This is squamous keratinized epithelium. So if you see this kind of thickness, this kind of protective epithelial layer, then think skin.